Welcome to our lesson about using blocks. Let's take a moment to talk about what blocks are. Blocks are a collection of sketch entities treated as a single unit. Blocks can be used in part documents, in assembly documents, and in drawing documents. Let's begin this lesson. We're going to insert a sketch on the front plane. I'm going to drop a couple circles here. Activate the line tool now. Notice that the line has a tangent and coincident relation to the circles. Let's create another line. Tangent relation here also. Let's drop in a construction line now. Smart dimension. 72 millimeters here. OK. 52 millimeter diameter. And 25 millimeter diameter for this circle. OK. Let's activate the Trim Entities tool. Trim to closest method is selected. OK. Now to create blocks, we can go to Tools, Block, and select Make. Or we can select blocks from the Insert menu as well. From the Blocks toolbar, we can select Make Blocks. Let's select all the entities with a window select. Here we can specify the insertion point. It's represented by this blue arrow. And let's click OK to accept our block. The parts need to be updated. Notice that when I click Update Part, SolidWorks exits the Edit Sketch mode automatically. Now let's apply a different color to our block. Line Format, select the color, let's say red for example. And let's close the Line Format window. Right-click, Edit Block. Now let's apply a hatch pattern. Insert, Annotation, Hatch Pattern. First, we need to select the area to which the hatch will be applied. Now we specify the pattern type, the scale, and the angle. I'm going to click Accept. To edit the hatch pattern, just double-click on it. And to delete the hatch pattern, just right-click on it and select Delete. Now let's exit block editing mode. I'm going to create one more block. Let's right-click on Sketch 1, select Edit Sketch. Place a circle, and now let's smart dimension it at 30 millimeters diameter. Right-click and select, close the tool. Now let's select Make Block. I'll select this circle. We can specify the insertion point just by dragging around the blue manipulator. OK, here's my end follower, and I want it to work with my cam as a single unit. To do so, let's right-click on the cam. Select Make Path. Edit the path. Select all entities. And accept. Now I'm going to Control-select both entities and add a tangent relation. OK. If I move the cam, the mechanism doesn't work as I expected. Let's Control-select these 2 points here and add a coincident relation. Select this point and add a vertical relation. Let's test our mechanism again. Now the cam and the follower work as they're supposed to. Let's save the block. We can save it as an external file as well. Right-click, Save Block. Under Save As Type, let's leave SolidWorks Block selected, accept the default name, and click Save. Now we're able to insert this block. Let's go to Insert, Browse, Block, Open. Here we can choose to keep the link to the original file. If we're going to do so, we're able to use our block in different parts and assembly files, and then later on edit the block from a single location. I'm going to insert a couple blocks here and cancel out. We can also save parts to the SolidWorks library. Let's create a new folder. We'll call it My Blocks. And we can simply grab and drag the block and then drop it right into the library folder. I'll accept the default name and click Save. Now we're able to reuse this block easily. And this concludes our lesson about using blocks.